do it big in Texas.
The time is now.
I love it. I love it. It don't get any better than this.
After 31 long years, fans will get an up-close look at the NBA title trophy and the team that brought it home. And good morning, North Texas. A live look from HD Chopper 8 high above the American Airlines Center as we prepare you for everything you need to know on this Thursday, June 16th, Parade Day. Good morning. I'm Cynthia Izaguirre.
And there are some things you just can't prepare for. I'm Ron Corning. Thank you for being here this morning. This is a special edition of News 8 Daybreak. We are live, of course, from Victory Park Plaza, and the crowds are gathered here, but we're trying not to get them riled up so we can hear Greg do his forecast. Greg?
Yeah, guys, we'll try to keep them quiet, but they have been quite energetic here this morning. Anytime we turn and look at them, they just go crazy. All right, so we are looking at the heat. Prepare for that coming down this morning. It is going to be quite hot. Temperatures trying to cool off a little bit. 81 right now in Dallas, 79 in Grand Prairie. You see heading out to Addison, 81 degrees now. So we'll be in the upper 70s here this morning heading out the door. Parade forecast, though, for you as we head toward 10 o'clock. Upper 80s around 10 a.m., but I think by 11 we'll be in the lower 90s, and that will be the case around lunchtime for you. A lot of sunshine, too, so in addition to lots of water, the right kinds of fluids this morning, sunscreen going to come in handy as well, and we'll top out right around 100 a little bit later today, so it is going to be quite hot out here. Please do prepare for the heat if you plan on hanging out downtown to watch the parade here for today. All right, we'll have more coming up later, but now, guys, back over to you.
Here's what you need to know. Get here soon. Downtown streets close at 8 a.m. Parking will be a problem. You are encouraged to use DART. The parade begins at 10. It will start at the Dallas Convention Center and end at Victory Park. After that, season ticket holders are invited to a special celebration at the American Airlines Center at 12:30. You can watch it on the screens outside Victory Park. And remember, DART will have extra trains running today to get an estimated 250,000 fans to downtown Dallas and back out again. Some 50 extra buses as well will be over here on Victory Avenue. The trains will run every 7.5 minutes. DART is suggesting you budget plenty of time to get from point A to point B.
And for much more on that, we go live to Channel 8 Cynthia Vega, who's live at Union Station in downtown Dallas. And Cynthia, it's going to be a big day for DART today.
Yes, it is, and keep this in mind. As DART officials say, they've only had a matter of days to plan for this event, and unlike, say, Texas OU, when they also deal with thousands, they have a whole year to plan for that. So keep that in mind. Regardless, here's what they are advising those of you who want to take DART. They're asking you to ride the green line if you can. That way you can get a parking space. Also, there's more room on the trains, given that it's the newest line and the number of people traveling on that train is the fewest. The red and blue lines will be packed, DART says. If you do ride them, avoid getting on one of the last stops. Chances are you will not even find a parking space. Once the parade is over, DART shuttle buses will be in the West End, also over at Victory. DART says the purpose there, starting after 9 a.m., those 60 shuttle buses will help handle the overflow because they're going to have to get everybody out of downtown. Those shuttle buses, keep an eye out for them. They will take you to the train platform you need to be at if you want that assistance, and that'll help you to get home a little bit more quickly. Also, if you do choose to drive into downtown Dallas yourself, be prepared for this. What you're looking at is about 50,000 only public parking spaces, and that's for people who work downtown as well. On average, it'll cost you $5 to $21 a day for downtown Dallas parking. Today, we know those prices are going to shoot up significantly because even parking garages that are typically private, they are opening up to the public too. They are looking to cash in. Back here at Union Station, you can see fans already beginning to arrive this morning. Travel is expected to be heavy. Do get out there early if you want to come on down. Reporting live at Union Station, I'm Cynthia Vega, Channel 8 News.
And, of course, today, traffic is going to be a major issue. Alexa is standing outside with us here at Victory Park. Already so much traffic we're seeing, Alexa.
There's a lot of foot traffic as well as a lot of cars. And as we've talked about earlier throughout the newscast, and we certainly can't remind you enough, all those street closures, many of them in downtown Dallas, just take a look at this map here, will take effect at 8 a.m. sharp. And then it's going to be really hard to get around here. So just a few to mention: Lamar Street, parts of Continental, Record Street and McKinney, as well as Record and Ross. Again, those those are just a few, not even really skimming the surface of all the closures we have in store. So for that full list, you can visit us at WFAA.com. We also have all the information that Cynthia mentioned for DART, rail, and bus, as well as for the TRE listed on our website. Now, as we take a live look with our tower cams, this is 35 Stebbins as it passes by the American Airlines Center. For right now, traffic is moving at a pretty good clip. But again, the next hour and a half, we expect that to drastically change. And as we check in with Tower Cam 9, that's also going to show a similar story, where again, traffic coming in from the west and from Tarrant County toward Dallas for right now, just seeing its normal delays. But by about 7 o'clock, it is going to be jam-packed out there. I do want to mention for all of those of you who are not going to be coming down to the WAC today, no reports of any accidents so far. Thankfully, we are good to go throughout the rest of the Metroplex. We're going to need all the luck we can get today. Izzy and Ron, back over to you now.
All right, thank you for that, Alexa. We appreciate it, and we have all this information and a whole lot more on our website, WFAA.com. You'll find all the street closures, DART information, where to park, and when to arrive. And as things might change throughout the day, we will update it. It is one-stop shopping for all of your parade needs. Lots of information there, lots of links as well. And again, it has taken over our front page at WFAA.com.
Much more ahead on News 8 Daybreak. 4 little letters you need to know. BYOW. That's next.
And we'll get answers from the Dallas City leaders so that you can come prepared. Stay with us. 6 minutes after 6, 81 degrees, and a crowd is gathering. Pretty amazing. We're back in just a minute.
A car accident almost shatters this beauty queen's dreams until a stranger rescued her. And now, just days before her Miss USA competition, she reunites with the hero who saved her life.
Oh my God.
Only on Good Morning America, this morning on ABC.
Shop Hemisphere's summer sales event today and save 25 to 50%. Get your home ready for summer living and save 50% on patio furniture, bedding, home accents, framed art, and more. Shop now and save at least 25% on living, dining, bedroom, and home office furniture. Hemispheres, a world of fine furnishings. Allen, Arlington, Frisco, Louisville.
Clay Cooley here with Clay Cooley Suzuki. Now's the time to come test drive a new Suzuki. No matter whether you're looking for a car, truck, or SUV that is new or used, I've got the vehicle for you. With huge factory incentives and customer cash, it doesn't matter what you owe in your car, now's the time to trade it in. Before you spend money fixing that air conditioner for the summer and still have an old car, you need to come see me. I'm guaranteeing you $3,000 for your trade-in. Shop me first, shop me last, either way, come see Clay. Clay Cooley.
HGTV Home Flooring by Shaw makes it easy to bring your idea of the perfect floor to life. HGTV Home Flooring by Shaw. Available at Peaks Flooring.
Just in time for Father's Day. You'll save big at Stacy's on 2-lane recliners at one special price. That's right. You can choose 2-lane recliners from $5.99 to $9.99. And you'll save up to $200. Remember, if you're not shopping at Stacy's, you're burning money.
It's our summer sales event at James Wood, and I want you to know why you should shop with us. Now, up to $8,000 off MSRP on half-ton extended and crew cabs. A huge inventory to choose from on the hot-selling GMC Terrains and Chevy Equinoxes. Go to jameswood.com today to see even more aggressive pricing on 75 acres of inventory. Now, more than ever, we need your trade. Top dollar given on all pre-owned vehicles. Our summer sales event ends in 2 short weeks. Remember, we'll beat any deal James Wood, Decatur, and Denton.
Tide laundry detergent, Downy fabric softener, Bounce dryer sheets, and a pie pan.
Looks like someone used my nice clean towels again for his mud pies.
Was it me?
Who's this?
That guy? Never seen that guy in my life.
Get low prices every day on everything, like a 150-ounce Tide for only $17.97. Backed by our ad match guarantee. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Just in time for Father's Day, save big on new leather furniture from Stacy's. Now through Father's Day, with the purchase of any leather sofa, you can take up to $200 off the matching chair and ottoman. Remember, if you're not shopping at Stacy's, you're burning money.
Victory Mavs, NBA Champions 2011. Follow the parade live with your hosts, Cynthia Ezagiri and Ron Gordon, Shelley Slater, and the one and only Dale Hansen. This morning at 9:30. Sponsored by BBVA Compass and only on WFAA Channel 8. News 8 Traffic is sponsored by your North Texas Chevy dealers. Check out the 9 vehicles that get over 30 miles per gallon at your local Chevy dealership.
It's our time, baby. It's our time. Yeah. Go Mavs. Go Mavs.
It is our time, and the time now is 10 minutes after 6. This is a live picture coming in from HD Chopper 8, and this city is abuzz this morning at this hour in a way that I've not seen in the time that I've been here, and probably 2,000 to 3,000 people already gathering here in and around Victory Park.
You know, Ron, being a native Dallasite, this really feels good. These are the moments we live for, the moments we've been waiting so long for. And I talked to several friends who told me that after the Mavs won the big championship game, they cried. They just sat there in front of the TV and cried.
It's one of those moments. It is. It's one you'll always remember sort of what was going on. And like 7 out of 10 televisions at one point on Sunday night in North Texas were tuned to that game. So it brought in everybody, not just sports fans. It sort of is a real thing of civic pride. So we're really happy about it. And with these near triple-digit temperatures and a lot of humidity, Greg is working hard too to make sure that we don't overstate the importance, or make sure we do overstate, or we can't. What am I trying to say? Drink lots of water.
There you go. And if you're coming downtown this morning, that is the key to keep in mind, because you don't want to end up like these folks did, who were waiting for the Dallas Mavericks' big arrival from Miami, and several of them passed out and just got incredibly dehydrated because they didn't have enough water to drink when they were waiting for the Mavericks to arrive there by plane. But hopefully we won't see a lot of that this Thursday. But Greg, if people do get dehydrated, we've got you covered with a lot of medical stations. In fact, we're watching one right in front of us right now. Dallas Fire Rescue placed in front of us. Police on scene along with all of these fans. Have a look, Greg.
Oh, yeah, a lot of folks already down here. And that's one of the things I've actually been talking to the folks about, because as they've been lined up here since very, very early this morning, I've been asking them, have you taken the necessary precautions? Are you drinking lots of water? Did you bring that with you? And most of them say they are prepared for the heat. So let's hope so, because we still have a long way to go before the parade actually starts. There's the sun just coming up, and it will be beating down as we go through the day today. And those temperatures are warm across the area. We are in the lower 80s out there for you right now with those temperatures. Still 81 in Dallas, 80 over in Fort Worth. So it is quite warm around. Going to have a lot of sunshine as we go throughout the day. You see officially out at DFW, 80 degrees right now. So a very hot day shaping up across North Texas. Look at those temperatures later today. We're going to top out, if we don't hit 100, we're going to be in the neighborhood, but I think we will hit the triple digits a little bit later on today, and those overnight lows are going to be in the upper 70s for us too. So quite warm, no rain to speak of, so we're in the upper 70s and low 80s this morning. We'll be around 100 this afternoon. The south winds at around 10 to 15, 79 tonight, and then tomorrow we'll do it all over once again, up around 100 for that daytime high. And then as we get into the weekend, it's going to stay hot and dry, plenty of sunshine for us, as we'll be right around 101, maybe 102 heading into Saturday and Sunday. Things improve a little bit with better rain chances and less hot temperatures as we head toward Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Parade time, guys, I think temperatures will be in the upper 80s, probably climbing through the lower 90s as we head toward 11 o'clock, and certainly low mid-90s around lunchtime. So it is hot out here. All right, back over to you.
All right, thank you for that, Greg. We're going to try to get folks to quiet down here. They're very mindful of this. Very good. Thank you, guys. We want to turn now to Pauline Medrano, Dallas District 2 City Council member. She's on the phone with us this morning. And Pauline, we've set the stage here for a great celebration. We know the heat is something to contend with. In terms of planning for this, Pauline, what was the most difficult challenge you faced?
Well, I think that we are planning for about 250,000 people in our great city. We're all excited. We're going to show the world that Dallas can make sure that we can celebrate, and we're prepared for our guests, and we can enjoy the event in a very safe manner.
And Pauline, being a native Dallasite yourself, I know you are savoring this victory. Talk about the city's main priority for this victory parade this morning.
Well, I think it's that we showcase, of course, and celebrate the Dallas Mavericks, that our city is a beautiful city. We have $14 billion of improvements in the downtown area. We want people to have fun. We want them to be safe. We want to make sure that they're hydrated, and we want to make sure that we showcase our city in a very positive manner. I'm actually out here in the AT&T Plaza right behind you to enjoy the crowd before the parade starts.
Is that you with your face painted blue?
I'm going to try.
All right, Pauline, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. She's out here in the middle of the plaza on her cell phone. Pretty good reception, too, I might say. Thank you, Paul. If you have an AT&T phone and you're in AT&T Plaza, you have to have good cell phone reception.
Absolutely, and they've amped it up. AT&T has worked on amping up the coverage for you today for all the folks out here at Victory Plaza. Now let's talk about the traffic, Alexa, because we are under 2 hours away from Dallas police shutting down all the streets on this parade route.
Oh, they certainly will be shutting them down at 8 a.m. sharp and not a minute after that. As you take a look outside right now, behind me, you can see the traffic is really moving along these streets, but these streets are going to be shut down, as we say, at 8 a.m. sharp, and we do have all of those street closures listed for you. You get a sense from all the dots you see on the map here that there are several of them. We have all those listed for you between the American Airlines Center and also City Hall on WFAA.com, as well as all the details you need to know if you plan to take DART, the TRE, or the bus, again, toward the American Airlines Center this morning. Now, in terms of any accidents today, as we take a look with our mapping animation, well, we do have one problem to talk about, and that's going to affect our drivers who are moving in toward the downtown Dallas area. So we are starting to see some of our first delays moving in from Rockwall County to Dallas along I-30 westbound. It starts around Irvay Street, moves into downtown. So again, that's one of our first delays. Our second delay also is going to be along eastbound I-30 coming in from the west toward downtown. So again, it's right around the Dallas Mixmaster, where we are already seeing about a 7-minute delay. And then as we zoom in closer toward Tarrant County, one side street accident there, and that's going to affect our drivers at Hewlin Street making their way over toward I-20. And that's a quick check on your traffic. Let's check back in now with Ron and Izzy. You know, helicopters over us as well, so it's really getting busy out here.
I know, it feels like we're at the epicenter of all the activity, and we really are, from the air and the ground and all around us. Coming up here on News 8 Daybreak, the emphasis is safety when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks celebration today. We will tell you about some of the measures that police are taking to make sure everyone is safe.
And our Sean Gables is live in downtown Dallas, where there is a lot of activity this morning. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Izzy. I am live on the parade route, and behind me is where I'll give you an update on the last-minute parade preps that the police are doing, and then I'll explain right here who this riser has been reserved for. Some very important people. Don't go away. We have the details coming up.
There's still time to find Dad the perfect gift at Kohl's Mega Sale. Shop Power Hours late Friday and early Saturday for extra savings. Like 50 to 60% off Apartment 9 sportswear, 30 to 50% off all watches. Great savings on all men's fine fragrance and on shoes and sandals. And 50 to 60% off tops and shorts for him. It's not too late to make Dad's Day special, so come in this Friday through Sunday. The real value of Kohl's, never having to sacrifice style for savings. Kohl's, expect great things.
It's our summer sales event at James Wood, and I want you to know why you should shop with us. Now, up to $8,000 off MSRP on half-ton extended and crew cabs. A huge inventory to choose from on the hot-selling GMC Terrains and Chevy Equinoxes. Go to jameswood.com today to see even more aggressive pricing on 75 acres of inventory. Now, more than ever, we need your trade. Top dollar given on all pre-owned vehicles. Our summer sales event ends in 2 short weeks. Remember, we'll beat any deal James Wood, Decatur, and Denton.
Flying cows, killer rabbits, and beautiful showgirls. I am King Arthur. Join me on my quest to find the Holy Grail in the outrageous musical comedy Monty Python's Spamalot.
It's a great night out.
You will buy tickets for Spamalot, or else we shall say no.
The no-holds-barred smash hit Spamalot returns to the Music Hall at Fair Park now through June 26th. Get tickets today at Ticketmaster.com or 1-800-982-ARTS. Presented by Dallas Summer Musicals.
In 1986, Mattress Firm started with just 2 stores and a dream to help people all across America sleep happy. Because the bigger we get, the smaller our prices get. Now we've got over 700 stores and $500 million in buying power, which means we guarantee the lowest price or it's free. Like Queen Pillow Top sets from just $298. Plus, pay no money down and no interest on all the best brands with guaranteed on-time delivery. Mattress Firm, helping people save money and sleep happy for 25 years.
If there's a certified Toyota in Dallas, it's a Toyota of Dallas. During our Lots on the Lot event, more on the lot means more ways to lower your payments. End your current loan or lease for $1. Upgrade to a certified Toyota. 143 on the lot, starting at $11,995 or $119 a month. Hurry, end your current loan or lease for $1. Save a lot. Only until Monday night. Your Toyota connection.
News 8 Traffic is sponsored by McDonald's. Make morning yours with McDonald's Classic Egg McMuffin and a Minute Maid Orange Juice. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
And welcome back, everyone. A live picture there. Sunrise here across North Texas. And as we look across the area, it is going to be a warm morning. Just a few high, thin clouds moving into the area. But we'll have plenty of that sun beating down as we head into the afternoon. A very warm morning here in Victory Plaza as the folks gathering for the parade a little bit later this morning. Those temperatures are warm as we take a look at those. 81 in Dallas right now. You see 79 heading out to Grand Prairie around parade time. We'll see those temperatures in the upper 80s, probably around 90 or so as we head toward 11 o'clock at the end of the parade. And I think around lunchtime, we'll see those temperatures climbing through the lower 90s, going to top out at a very steamy 100 a little bit later on today. So drink lots of water here for today. It is going to be hot for the next several days. We'll have more coming up later.
And Greg's been reminding us to drink plenty of water today. If you happen to be coming down to the parade, keep this in mind. All downtown 7-Elevens are giving away free blue Slurpees this morning to all you parade goers. And security is tight for today's celebration. You may see it on the ground and in the air.
That's right. In fact, we can hear them abuzz right now. Above us, the Environmental Protection Agency's airborne laboratory will be flying low over the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The lab can detect small amounts of chemicals and radiation. EPA officials tell us it will provide an extra layer of security. And you'll see these all over downtown Dallas, elevated observation towers to give police a bird's eye view along the parade route. That, of course, is in addition to hundreds of officers who will be on the ground, many of them in plain clothes, so they can really get into the crowd to see what's going on and then radio back to their commanders.
And the celebration, or a celebration with season ticket holders, will take place inside the AAC at 12:30. You'll be able to watch it on the giant screens right here behind me at Victory Park.
Yeah, just 10,000 people or so, give or take. Channel 8's Sean Gables is live down the street with a look at last-minute preps for the parade and the rally. Good morning again, Sean.
Good morning, Ron and Izzy. I just spoke with Dallas police. They just gave me some brand new information. I've been told that the 22,000 feet of barricades that have been put up, that equates to about 4 miles of fencing, has practically almost completely been completed. We do know that we're at the last leg of the parade route at Olive and Victory. This little pocket right here that you see that is open, at 8 o'clock, this is the final stretch of fencing that will go up. This will shut this area down because of the crowd that is assembled already at Victory Park where you guys are right now. The players, the Dallas Mavericks, have had to change their route, how they're getting here to get the parade started. They're literally going to come through here, so if you want to get a sighting of the players before the parade starts, come in here at Olive and Victory. They're going to drive down this part of roadway, then they're going to park over here, and then they're going to have to go underground into the tunnel to get to the American Airlines Center, just because of the crowd has grown way larger than they expected. Well, there's about 160 porta potties that have been set up. As you can see, these fans heard when the police were talking to me. They decided they're going to get over here and get real close to us so they can not only get on TV, but be here to catch. Who do you want to see first? Oh, Dirk! Dirk! I believe Dirk is one of the fan favorites. But again, there's 160 porta potties. They're going to be available. If you can see those right over there, we're going to try to point to that. And also, You'll see there's these mobile towers that the police have set up to keep an eye on the crowd, to keep the crowd under control. There will be a heavy police presence. We've been told that all of the police time that had been requested off has been canceled to make sure this parade is fun for all of the fans. Reporting live outside the American Airlines Center, Sean Gables, Channel 8 News.
Okay, Sean, we'll check back in with you. And one of the perks of winning the NBA title is sharing a little TV time with David Letterman.
Yes, the Mavericks did the honors of presenting the top 10 list last night. We have it for you. Take a look.
Number 3, guard Jason Terry.
Now I can ask Mark Cuban for a raise.
At number 2, Mavericks owner Mark Cuban.
If you thought I was cocky and obnoxious before, get ready.
And the number 1 good thing about winning the NBA Championship Series MVP forward Dirk Nowitzki.
Is my Lamia Kardashian sister.
Well, that got a rousing applause from the crowd here watching our show this morning on the big screens.
I agree with Greg. Are there any Kardashian sisters left?
I don't know. They seem like they're pretty busy, those sisters. Coming up here on News 8 Daybreak, riots in Vancouver. Canucks fans frustrated by the Stanley Cup loss to Boston, but things got really out of hand. We're going to show you more of the video from late night and overnight coming up.
A Dallas Mavericks star apparently celebrated the NBA title a little too much. We'll have an update on Deshaun Stevenson.
Talk about being great for business. Downtown businesses are gearing up this morning with all these parade goers. Great opportunity. Get your name out there.
And as we head to break, a live look from HD Chopper 8 up above and on the ground of the thousands already here at Victory Plaza. We'll be right back.
Who's your car's best friend? Gasoline that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Just in time for Father's Day. You'll save big at Stacy's on 2-lane recliners at one special price. That's right. You can choose 2-lane recliners from $5.99 to $9.99. And you'll save up to $200. Remember, if you're not shopping at Stacy's, you're burning money.
When the tents go up, the prices come down during Trophy Nissan's tent event. While other lots look empty, Trophy Nissan has purchased 500 vehicles from private corporate auctions, dealer trades, and lease buybacks. All makes, all models. Certified Nissans under 10 grand. Luxury under 20 grand. Plus, get low 1.9 financing. Tents go down Monday night. View pages of inventory at TrophyNissan.com.
Last summer's most exhilarating rush launches in 3, 2, 1. The Torpedo at Hawaiian Falls is ready to launch you. Bring in a Dr. Pepper product can to save $5 off a Big Kahuna ticket. Hawaiian Falls, ready, wet, play.
BBVA Compass congratulates the best team in the NBA, our Dallas Mavericks. It takes teamwork to win it all, and this team came together to do just that. Team works in the NBA and in banking. BBVA Compass, proud teammate of the Dallas Mavericks.
Shop Hemisphere's summer sales event today and save 25 to 50%. Get your home ready for summer living and save 50% on patio furniture, bedding, home accents, framed art, and more. Shop now and save at least 25% on living, dining, bedroom, and home office furniture. Hemispheres, a world of fine furnishings. Allen, Arlington, Frisco, Louisville.
HGTV Home Flooring by Shaw makes it easy to bring your idea of the perfect floor to life. HGTV Home Flooring by Shaw. Available at Peaks Flooring.
Stevie Nicks. Don't miss this enchanting evening. Friday, August 12th, Horizon Theater at Grand Prairie. American Express card members only. Get your tickets today at 10 a.m. through Tuesday, June 21st at 10 p.m. before the general public on sale June 24th at 10 a.m. For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com. Performing as part of the American Express Concert Series. American Express terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Thank you.
Ready, wet, play. Hawaiian Falls Water Park. Fun in every direction. June 18th, bring any 7-Up or Dr. Pepper can and get $2 off admission. From 10:30 to 2:30, kids get a free KinderVision safety video. It's important information every child should know about being safe. They take part in a live interview recorded on a DVD to make learning fun. So join us for KinderVision June 18th in Garland at Hawaiian Falls Water Park. Fun in every direction. KinderVision is brought to you by these sponsors.
Just in time for Father's Day, save big on new leather furniture from Stacy's. Now through Father's Day, with the purchase of any leather sofa, you can take up to $200 off the matching chair and ottoman. Remember, if you're not shopping at Stacy's, you're burning money.
Live from Victory Park, this is News 8 Daybreak in high definition.
The time is now.
It's our time. We're doing it. We're taking it all the way.
After 31 long years,
And we just kept fighting.
fans will get an up-close look at the NBA title trophy and the team that brought it home.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's Thursday, June 16th, and we're just hanging out here.
Yeah, we're just hanging out with a couple thousand fans of the Dallas Mavericks. And this just in, by the way, before we get over to Greg, as we take a live look of the American Airlines Center, Dallas police want to remind all of you that if you're a handicap or if you have special needs, there will be accommodations made for you. They are asking that you stage yourself at the beginning of the parade route at Young and Griffin so that police can direct you to a safe place for you to view the parade.
Right, and they're hoping that if you begin there, once the parade is over, you'll also be able to easily get out of downtown Dallas as well, because the exit ramps there are accessible. All righty, let's check in with Greg. Greg, it's going to be a warm one. The temperatures from the time we got here till 5 o'clock spanning about...
Yeah, it's been warm all morning long, and you just saw from the Tower Cam shot of the plaza here, folks already gathering, several thousand people already down here. Please be prepared for the heat when you come down. Let's look at those temperatures around right now. It's still 81 here in Dallas, along with Addison right now, 79 in Grand Prairie, heading out to Arlington and Fort Worth. Everyone you see there in the upper 70s and low 80s, so it's not going to cool off much more at all, as we'll have temperatures around lunchtime or around parade time around 10 o'clock. We'll be climbing through the upper 80s around 90 degrees, and lunchtime temperatures climbing through the lower 90s around midday, and it is going to be a very hot 100 later on this afternoon. So please do, guys, prepare for the heat for today. A lot of it to go around. Back over to you.
You need to know, get here soon. Downtown streets close at 8 a.m. Parking will be a problem. You are encouraged to use DART. The parade begins at 10. It will start at the Dallas Convention Center and end at Victory Park. After that, season ticket holders are invited to a special celebration at the American Airlines Center at 12:30. You can watch it on the screens outside Victory Park.
And as you might imagine, we have a lot of traffic this morning, and not just the kind that involves cars, Alexa.
No, not just the kind that involve cars. In fact, we have a lot of foot traffic here throughout Victory Park and the streets leading up to. Just take a look behind me here at all the people who continue to make their way into this area. So these streets open right now for cars to come through. 8 o'clock, that's all going to change. We have so many street closures in and around downtown Dallas. It's going to be hard to keep track, so don't forget to head to our website at WFAA.com. It has all the street closure information listed right there. Now, as we take a live look outside with our TxDOT cameras, or our mapping system, whichever way you want to cut it, we are starting to see a lot of our normal delays beginning to fill in, moving in toward the city center, toward downtown Dallas along I-30 eastbound in from the west. You just saw I-30 westbound coming in from the east, from Mesquite and Rockwell County. And for right now, traffic is still flowing pretty well throughout the Dallas Mixmaster. But by 7 o'clock this morning and 7:30, we expect to see some very, very heavy delays. So again, if you need to get where you're going, you got to give yourself a lot of extra time. If you're not going to be heading to the AAC today, no reports of any major accidents as of yet, so far we're pretty good to go. Don't forget that DART and the TRE are running extended service today. You can go to their website at dart.org to find all that information. It's also linked to ours and our updates also, as always, on Twitter and Facebook. So a lot to see there, Ron and Izzy.
All right, thank you for that, Alexa. And DART, as you know, is the best way to get to downtown Dallas this morning. In fact, Cynthia Vega is at Union Station, camped out today to bring us the very latest, and she has a look at the conditions.
To help handle the overflow of people coming into downtown Dallas today, DART does have a plan in place. It's up capacity on board its light rail as well as the Trinity Railway Express. Let's take a closer look. From 6:30 to 9:30 this morning, the TRE will be adding additional cars to each train to handle the expected influx of passengers, but the train schedule will remain the same. For those of you interested in taking DART light rail, be advised, DART's expecting the red and blue lines to be pretty packed with people. If you choose to ride the red line, starting at 8:30 this morning, DART will be running shuttle buses from 3 of its busiest stops, Bush Turnpike, Arapahoe Center, and Mockingbird Station. Those shuttle buses will drop you off right downtown in the West End. And after the event is over, 60 more shuttle buses will be in place, some of them in the West End, the others over at Victory. They are prepared to help shuttle you back to the exact train platform you need to be on to help you get home as quickly as possible. It will be bogged down, everybody trying to get out of downtown at the same time. DART urging you to be patient. At Union Station, I'm Cynthia Vega, Channel 8 News.
All right, thank you, Cynthia. And for the thousands of people who live in downtown Dallas, today's parade is leaving them with two options. You can watch it or you can get out of Dodge.
Yep, crews have spent hours this week getting ready for the championship celebration. For people like Steve Porcello, who lives across from the arena, he doesn't want to deal with any of it, so he's staying at his girlfriend's house. Others living in downtown just won't use their cars. Too, having to work in this heat. And businesses are hoping today's crowd stick around. Bars and restaurants stocked up on food and alcohol and tell us they'll have extra staff on hand today. The Dallas Convention and Visitors Bureau estimates up to $16 million has already been spent in Dallas thanks to the playoff run.
That is pretty good stuff. And of course, we have all the information and a whole lot more on our website, WFAA.com. You can find all the street closures, DART information, where to park, when to arrive, all one-stop shopping for your parade needs. And the link has tons of information there as well. As you know, as things change through the day, as invariably will happen, we will update it there as well on our front page, WFAA.com.
And of course, we are all basking in the limelight today. We are thanking all of you for joining us this morning. Have a look at this big crowd out here at Victory Plaza. Our coverage continues on the other side of the break.
If you're going out this weekend, line up a pass. A person appointed to stay sober. Someone you can call who makes sure you get home safely. This very emphatic reminder from your Texas Department of Transportation.
Clay Cooley here with Clay Cooley Nissan. Summer is here and we're kicking it off with the Nissan 10 event. With 5 models under $20,000 that get over 30 miles per gallon, 90 days until the first payment, and 0% interest available, a new Nissan is what you need to put your summer in overdrive. Now is the time to choose the new Nissan you want at that payment you've been looking for. Now, did I mention the $500 additional customer cash? Shop me first, shop me last. Either way, come see Clay.
Come see Clay Cooley.
A dog is not merely a pet. A dog is family. And when it comes to your family's health, you want the best. Now you can have it without paying the most. New Pet Armor Plus Flea and Tick Protection. It has the same active ingredients as Frontline Plus, so it's just as effective against fleas and ticks, but costs about half as much. Sure, our dogs may be called pets, but we all know they're family. New Pet Armor Plus. Same protection as Frontline at about half the cost. Only at Walmart and Sam's Club.
Live captioning of News 8 sponsored by Baylor Healthcare System.
Innovation from the laboratory to the bedside. Learn about pioneering cancer research at BaylorHealth.com.
HGTV Home Flooring by Shaw makes it easy to bring your idea of the perfect floor to life. HGTV Home Flooring by Shaw. Available at Peaks Flooring.
Building quality furniture begins with what's inside. At Bassett, we build our frames better because we know how furniture is used in the real world. So everything we design and everything we build must always be beautiful, comfortable, and strong. We put more into it so you get more out of it. It's quality without compromise from Bassett. Now save store-wide plus extra savings on recliner sofas and sectionals during the summer sofa sale at Bassett.
Everyone, you know, we have some pretty cool tools here at Channel 8. One of them, of course, HD Chopper 8, and we're about to use it to do something really neat, Ron.
You called me a tool, but it had a whole different meaning. Let's check in with Gary Elty. He's in HD Chopper 8 over the parade route, and he's going to give us his vantage point and how things are shaping up. Hey, Gary.
Well, good morning, guys. We're over here at the intersection of Griffin and Young, where the parade's route is set to begin. And as you can see, people are already starting to collect here with the media trucks and taking their spaces along the highway or along the road here. The parade route's going to go south on Young Street, where it's going to then eventually, you can see past the police towers there. It's eventually going to hook a right on Houston Street, where it's then going to go up north toward the convention center. Now the folks are all starting to line up here. Traffic really isn't as bad as I expected. I thought we'd see a lot more issues, but the parking lots are slowly starting to pick up. But as you get closer and closer to the convention center, you start seeing more and more people line up here. Now you'll see some ambulances, you'll see some porta potties, you'll see towers for police to have a better vantage point, and all along the route you'll see media trucks and more people starting to collect here. Let me zoom out a little bit. We can follow this route a little bit better. As you can see the distance of it collecting, and you can see these people all down this route here. We'll cut through these buildings here. Sorry about that, kind of tough to get them out. The eventual goal here is the end over here at the arena, but as you can see, traffic starting to fill in, and here we go with more people. This is where our crews are. Lots of people are starting to set up here, and as this parade gets closer to starting, and as the roads start shutting down, we expect crowds to increase drastically. Back to you guys.
Okay, Gary Elty, thank you for that very descriptive view of the parade route this morning. I think one interesting thing of note is that these are streets that are normally going in the south direction and in the east direction, and today when it's shut down they'll be going west and north.
The wrong way, and I think Gary actually caught somebody changing there on the 18th floor of the W. Did you see that?
I did not.
Yeah, you can see it right in there. You probably could with that camera.
Laser vision here.
Yeah. Still to come here on News 8 Daybreak. We'll take a closer look at violence in Vancouver. Fans let loose. They're angry over a Stanley Cup loss. We'll have the story after this.
And Sean Gables is out here at Victory Park with us with some wild crowds. Hi, Sean.
What a few hours. What a difference a few hours should make. I should say that. We got tons of fans out here. They've even gone beyond the barricades. They're now over in media parking, but I want to show you this empty riser right here. Why is it empty, and which VIPs are going to be in there? We got details coming out. Don't go away.
News 8 Traffic is sponsored by your North Texas Chevy dealers. Check out the 9 vehicles that get over 30 miles per gallon at your local Chevy dealership.
What's more predictable than a Baker Brothers plumber? Bet they could fix that leak.
Baker Brothers.
Plumbers you can trust.
Shop Hemisphere's summer sales event today and save 25 to 50%. Get your home ready for summer living and save 50% on patio furniture, bedding, home accents, framed art, and more. Shop now and save at least 25% on living, dining, bedroom, and home office furniture. Hemispheres, a world of fine furnishings. Allen, Arlington, Frisco, Louisville.
Happy Father's Day!
Thanks. Oh, a tie. It's nice.
Yes! Dual fusion, sweet! You guys.
Every dad has two sides.
Yeah, I saw it.
Buy for Dad's active side at Academy Sports and Outdoors. And get Nike Dual Fusion, tons of other great gifts, and gift cards for a sporty Father's Day.
Absolute Hyundai is your gas-saving relief for the summer. Only Hyundai has cars that get over 40 miles per gallon. And from now until Monday night, you can get any Hyundai on the lot for below employee pricing. Don't forget about the Absolute Guarantee. We'll beat any dealer's price or we'll give you the car. And as always, you'll get America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty and Hyundai Assurance. Absolute Hyundai, north of I-30 on LBJ in Mesquite. Click AbsoluteBestDeal.com.
Who's more honest than a Baker Brothers plumber? Good company.
Baker Brothers.
Plumbers you can trust.
It's a Mavs celebration in the streets with your hosts, News 8's Cynthia Izaguirre and Ron Cornick, Shelley Slater, and the one and only Dale Hansen. Join us this morning for complete parade coverage beginning at 9:30 with live reports from all along the parade route as the NBA champions make their way back to the AAC. Victory Mavs, NBA Champions 2011 starts this morning at 9:30. Sponsored by BBVA Compass and only on WFAA Channel 8.
Parade high above the Victory Park at 6:45 this morning, 81 degrees. Welcome back to our special edition of News 8 Daybreak on this Thursday, June 16th, Parade Day. I'm Cynthia Izaguirre.
It is the big day, and I'm Ron Corning. Thank you for joining us, everyone, as we get ready to celebrate and honor the Mavericks here after that amazing NBA title win. A very different scene in Vancouver after the Canucks lost the Stanley Cup to the Boston Bruins. Here's how they reacted. Rioting in the streets, flipping cars, setting fires, throwing bottles at officers who were wearing riot gear. All of this transpiring again after that loss, and a repeat of really a scene there back in 1994. So folks in Vancouver this morning are saying that they are entirely embarrassed that this is the image being sent out across the world of their city. And having spent time in Vancouver, it is a beautiful place. Sure. And an otherwise very civil place, but something happened there that left these fans rioting in the streets. It's really too bad.
That is too bad. But back here at home, we can say that with a couple thousand people out here already, they all are very well behaved so far.
Well, it turns out that one Mavs player, Deshaun Stevenson, if he makes it to the parade this morning, his head might be hurting a little bit. He partied a little too early. Yeah,
Stevenson was arrested outside the Grand Venetian Apartments in Las Colinas Tuesday night after police received a call of a drunk person in the parking lot. Police say Stevenson posed a risk to himself and others, and that's why they booked him into jail on a $475 bond. He is now charged with public intoxication.
All right, well, we are intoxicated with the Mavs spirit today, and Greg Fields is out in the middle of it all to bring us up to date on the weather forecast. Hey, Greg.
Yeah, you need to be hydrated coming out here this morning. The right kinds of fluids, though, if you're going to be hanging out. Lots of water. You're going to need that this morning. Those temperatures are warm. Let's take a look at those. Still looking at 81 in Dallas. Probably not going to get much cooler now. We'll still have 81 in Addison now for you. 79 heading out to Grand Prairie along with Fort Worth. So it is quite warm all around the region. Going to have a lot of sunshine. So in addition to a lot of water, sunscreen to protect you from that sun, because we will have mostly sunny skies throughout the day. Maybe a few high, thin clouds easing over the Red River later today. We'll see the south winds picking up, so there will be a bit of a breeze. Don't know if that's going to help out much at all, because look at the temperatures all around. We'll be around 100 here. Triple-digit heat all around the region, in fact, today, and those overnight lows are going to dip into the upper 70s heading toward tomorrow morning. So it's going to stay quite hot. Parade time temperatures going to be climbing through the upper 80s, probably the low 90s after the parade heading toward midday. So we'll be around 100 today. The south winds at 10 to 15, 79 tonight, and then the next few days tomorrow we'll be up around 100 once again. So as we get into the weekend, maybe around 101 on Saturday heading into Sunday. As we head into next week, we'll have some better rain chances, I think, by Tuesday and Wednesday, and temperatures probably a little less hot for us as well. But in the meantime, today, please do keep the heat in mind. That's going to be something you'll have to deal with coming down for the parade here a little later this morning. All right, guys, back over to you.
All right. right, Greg, thank you for that. And let's check in with Alexa now to find out what's going on with our traffic situation. Hey, Alexa.
Well, I'll tell you what, moving in around the WAAC is getting harder and harder by the minute. Behind me, you can see that cars are still getting by along these downtown streets, but in about a little more than 1 hour, all of this is going to shut down. And a lot of foot traffic here, as you can see as well. So this is a look at the downtown Dallas area right now. All those dots you see indicate the streets that are going to be closed, including parts of Ross, as well as parts of Young, Olive Street, Field, Lamar. The list just goes on and on. So don't forget that WFAA.com has a full list of street closures, as well as all the information you need to know if you'll be heading here by DART, bus, rail, or the TRE. Now, as we mentioned, as we take a live look outside right now, a lot of our downtown Dallas freeway systems, at least moving in toward downtown, so far not seeing any really heavy delays, sort of just the normal fare right now along I-35, pushing in toward Highline and the American Airlines Center, as well as Woodall Rogers eastbound. But moving in westbound, we're really starting to see some very slow moving traffic, and that's the first sign that traffic is really going to start jamming up a little bit by about 7:30 this morning. That's when we expect to see those truly heavy delays along I-45 leading up toward I-30 as well. So don't forget that later today, the Dallas PD is going to announce whether they will shut down some of those main freeway system ramps leading to downtown. Again, they're going to assess things and see how they go. In terms of accidents, one problem so far this morning in Grand Prairie, northbound 360 at Riverside, as you just saw there, but none of it generating any major delays. So for right now, our focus continues to be on downtown Dallas. Thankfully, just that one problem there along the northbound Highway 360 freeway system. The rest of the Metroplex really looking pretty good. And as you can see, we're keeping a close watch in the Mixmaster. We'll bring you all those updates as they become available to us. Of course, our coverage also continues through social media on Twitter as well as Facebook. All right. You know, Ron, their mothers must be so proud.
They are. Look, Mommy's on TV. Do we go to his job and jump in back of him? Now, whether you plan to come down and watch the parade or see it live from the comfort of your living room, we want to give you a sneak peek at what you can expect to see. There are 40 entries in the parade. Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Terry, and Jason Kidd will be in a float together. They will be the final Mavs players in the parade. You'll also see a float carrying Mark Cuban's family. We're also told North Texas native Jamie Foxx may even make an appearance. Now, the parade starts near City Hall and ends at Victory Park. A celebration with season ticket holders will take place inside the WAC at 12:30.
Yeah, it'll be broadcast on the giant screens right here at Victory Park. Channel 8's Sean Gables joins us now live with the very latest on all activities. Hi, Sean.
Good morning, Izzy. Good morning, Ron. You know, I can barely hear y'all because it's so loud where you are, but I think we can get louder. These are the folks that were tardy for the party. I mean, literally, it's not even 7 o'clock yet. But these are the fans who can't find a good space behind the barricades. So they have literally come to where we are by the media parking. And I'm going to show you this empty riser right here. We're at the final leg of the parade route at Olive and Victory Park, or Victory Avenue. And this is where we're told by Dallas Police where the families of the Mavs players and their friends will be allowed to sit exclusively. This has been RSVP'd for them. So if you want to get a quick glimpse of who's who in the Mavs family, who makes them the champions that they are, they're going to be sitting right here. We also checked with Dallas Police. They tell us that all 22,000 feet of the barricades are up. This basically boils down to about 4 miles of fencing that has been put up to keep the fans curbside when the players come along the parade route. This will also help control the crowd. Just a warning, if anyone comes to the parade and they decide they want to jump the barricade, be prepared to either face a stiff warning from Dallas Police or even get ticketed and possibly be taken to jail. The police presence here is significant. You see them out here directing traffic right now. We were told that every single police officer that had requested time off during the parade have basically been told to come to work. So there are a total of 160 porta potties to keep folks relieved as they are out here for the parade festivities. This is going to be a lot of fun. Are you ready for the parade? Who do you want to see the most?
Dirt.
You want to see Dirt? What do you want to see?
All of them.
You want to see all of them? Well, I just want to warn you, you're not in the right spot. You're supposed to be over there. But as we said, we are live at the very last leg of the parade route. Everything seems to be flowing smoothly here. All the barricades up and the fans are ready to party. Are you ready? Reporting live outside Victory Park, Sean Gables, Channel 8 News.
No, am I on here, guys? How are you? All right, well, you know what? We're flying by the seat of our pants. Can we come down here? morning, guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, where'd you travel from?
I'm actually a native of Fort Worth, but just from Irving. I live in Valley Ranch.
And you are suited up today. Are you heeding the warning? Are you prepared? You have your water?
I have my water. I even brought breakfast. I have sandwich. I have sunblock. I have cooling for after the sun. I am prepared for a long day.
I know we've been harping on it for days. I guess you listened, right?
I did.
It's going to be a long day. What time did you get here?
I got here about 6:15.
Ah, you're another early riser.
Yes.
Did you drive? Did you take the DART? How did you get here?
I did drive.
You did?
Yes.
So you're prepared maybe to be here for a little while after
I
the
am
parade.
prepared. I always park in the garage over by Kenichi, so I'm good.
All right, you're all good. Well, thank you all for coming down today. We appreciate it. All right, Izzy, back to you.
Okay, from the ground, we want to go up to the sky now. And HD Chopper 8, Gary Ulte is inside the chopper. And Gary, what does the traffic look like from your vantage point?
Well, you know, the parking lots are starting to fill up, and the traffic along the streets is starting to get more crowded. But what amazes me is that the amount of folks here that have already begun to line up. This parade's not slated to start for at least almost 3 hours, and yet you see hundreds and hundreds of people lining up here, waiting to get a glimpse of their heroes here. So it's actually starting to fill up pretty well, but traffic is still moving pretty smoothly.
And Gary, take us through the parade route very quickly, because these streets are normally going in a different direction, totally opposite this morning.
Yeah, this morning it'll be a little bit confusing for those, and actually confusing for myself as well, because I'm normally trying to tell you which way they're going, but they're shutting these roads down and sending them in the opposite directions, and so it'll be difficult for these folks to navigate, but they won't get anywhere near here in terms of the traffic. But you can see that this route will come up the Houston and up Young Street, which normally goes in the opposite direction. So it's going to be a bit confusing, but it should operate very smoothly for the parade folks.
Okay, Gary Ulte bringing us live coverage from high above in HD Chopper 8. And about down here at Victory Plaza, we want to remind you that our coverage of the parade begins at 9:30. We're going to take you from start to finish with live crews along the way, as well as the big party inside the American Airlines Center. Ron, John McKay, myself will be stationed at our Young Street studios for the beginning of the parade route.
Right, and we've got you covered on this end as well with Shelley Slater and Dale Hansen, as well as Pete Delkus, who's going to be joining us as well. So if you want more information during the parade, you can follow Jonathan Betts or Channel 8 on Twitter and Facebook. Live instant tweets on developments around the parade route. Jonathan's Twitter account, J.E. Betts. WFAA is WFAA Channel 8, or just search Jonathan Betts on WFAA on Facebook. And I'm at Ron Corning. You're at WFAA. Izzy will be tweeting and retweeting as well, so you can follow us there. And we're live streaming online as well, so if you're at work and you want to see the parade, you can maybe sneak a peek in that window down in the corner.
And before we wrap up, this bears repeating because I had several of you email me about this. For those of you who are handicapped or special needs, Dallas Police want to remind you they've got your back today. They want you to stage yourself at Young Street over at the beginning of the parade so that they can direct you to a special seating area just for you.
All right, thank you for joining us, everyone. Our special coverage continues throughout the morning. WFAA.com anytime. Now stay tuned for Good Morning America.